For over a decade, former USC quarterback Matt Leinart has been growing the game of football right here in Southern California through his Matt Leinart Flag Football League. The league's popularity has perhaps uncovered a sleeping giant. High school flag football exclusively for girls. Here's more in a sport that's on the rise in the Southland. We're here in Irvine. There's fields everywhere. There's soccer, there's lacrosse, but that's not what we're doing here tonight. What are we doing?
Girls high school flag football.
Girls high school flag football.
Yep, absolutely.
When did this become something that we're seeing today?
In our Matt Leinart League, we've had probably 250 girls playing, 23 all-girls teams, and decided, hey, we want to give them a path to continue playing.
As the years went by, we noticed that more and more young girls wanted to play and get involved from whether it was kindergarten to 8th grade. And the problem was they aged out at 8th grade, and the feedback was always like, oh gosh, I wish we could play in high school. Or we just had a lot of girls who really loved flag football.
Did you have any idea how popular it was going to be?
No, none whatsoever. And it's exceeded our expectations as far as the excitement, the number of teams, and there's some phenomenal athletes out there. I mean, some phenomenal athletes. That was the other thing that kind of right away jumped out at us.
We have groups of people from our school coming out, supporting us, and it's something where at first it was like, okay, we're gonna play just for fun, but now it's like getting more competitive. You can see it as everyone's cheering, people are really into it.
When did you first kind of fall in love with football, flag football?
I originally played in first grade. It was more to fill up slots on the team because we didn't really have that many out there. It was me and my best friend as the first girls in the entire league. In 6th grade, me and her helped lead a whole girls team out there. We played against all boys teams, beat them, won the championship. And I think probably during those years where I got to play with whole girl teams and show the boys that we could play just as good as them, that's where I truly fell in love with the sport.
There are currently 9 teams and 115 girls from local high schools playing in the league, with hopes of doubling that size next season. And now, 13 NAIA schools are offering scholarships to play in college.
The great thing about it now is there's a path from kindergarten all the way through college now to continue to play flag football and grow the sport. Men's football's been around forever. It's a different one. We've been able to provide a platform for girls that has never been there before. It didn't exist. And so it's been really cool being a part of that and having that feedback from the parents. Thank you so much for giving my daughter the opportunity to come play.
That's the goal, is just to get more families and more schools and more girls talking about this, because once it spreads, I think the opportunity is endless. It's really been, I think, kind of a long time coming. And again, like I said, Chris, it's a matter of just now growing it and getting all the high schools on board so that we can make this thing big and we can make this thing a CIF sport.
Do you sense that this is something that is going to take off on the same level as like a soccer or lacrosse?
Yeah, it's for sure blowing up more than I could have ever imagined already. And just people asking today at school, oh, do you have your game tonight? And kind of people getting like on it and realizing we come with game day shirts and everyone's kind of in on it. And I could see that next year and years to follow, just more and more girls joining, and it's already starting now.
I had a chance to be there, and this is real, and this is just getting started, girls flag football.